Alright, what's up, y'all? I have not made a video in a minute. I gotta admit, with doing my trades and shit, my theories, I strayed away from the whole 52-week low bullshit. That doesn't work out. I've tested a lot of theories. I've actually lost some money. I actually got my account down to about 500. Had to take some break and really evaluate, what the fuck I was doing. And all that stuff, man. I mean, Tim Sykes and all his students, some of his students wiped their accounts 3 times before they started making profits, and now they're millionaires. You're not going to be perfect. You got to fucking crawl before you can walk. You got to walk before you can run. You know what I mean? It's all about learning and learning what works best for you. I have finally, after 3 to 4 gruesome months of this trading bullshit, found out exactly what works for me. As you can see to the left-hand side on my watch list, all these are green on the day, except I have a watch list basically just because, to keep track in the morning of these, what I'm about to get into of the theory that I use now, okay? Honestly, you do not need a fucking watch list at all when you start, okay? Forget a watch list, you don't need it. The only thing you need to do is scan throughout the day. Fuck a watch list, don't do any studying, you don't need to fucking do any studying. The news is important for what I'm about to explain, and the chart is important. That is it, in the price action. What I like to do now, which is, I've had my most profit trades in a row, which were 5 in a row recently, is intraday scanning. Okay, so what do I mean by that? What I mean by intraday scanning is literally, market opens at 9:30, right? Most stocks either spike insanely high in the morning or drop in the morning, or don't do anything at all. Most of the time, the stocks I'm looking at, they do either or, okay? That's not the time to get into the stocks because it's all the same shit every time of the day in the morning. As we see, morning to about 10:30 is a drop, spike, drop. It happens all the time with a bunch of stocks, okay? This spiked, this holds. I'm getting into what my theory is now that I do that has saved me so much stress, and I'm consistently making profits now, and I want everybody to do the same. Okay, so what do is market opens at 9:30. I got a couple stocks I watch, but I'm not making any plays, right? I'm just seeing what's happening, what's reacting. Obviously, this is fucking insane. This is what we call a supernova. This barely happens. This happened this morning, and this actually followed my theory pretty well of what I like to do when it does come to these stocks when I'm just scanning intraday. Like, let's say I have no stocks on my watch list, right? All right, so let's say this shit is empty, completely empty. I don't need it. What I like to do, the market's open, so around like 10:30, 9:30, whatever, I'm scanning, right? Boom. So I'm here and I'm scanning between 0.05 and $3. Okay, there's no max to the volume. You don't want any max to the volume. Okay, between 800,000 to 0. Okay, now, obviously the market's closed, so nothing's coming up. But, whoops, no shit, I put a fucking 0 in there. So that's what I like to do intraday. So at 10:30 a.m. I'm scanning. I'm seeing, obviously this will be a lot more, like it'll be moving and shit because the stock will be open, but I'm looking for the gainers. Like what is gaining right now? What's going up? What's spiking? 10:30 a.m. until the close of the market until 4:30 p.m. and I'm looking. So a stock is up 28% already at 10:30 or 11 a.m. 12 p.m. in the afternoon, lunchtime, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. is your prime time to look at these charts and establish a safe buy-in, right? So what do? I see it's gaining like crazy. Okay, so on RTMB, had I not had a watch list at all, had I not been holding stocks, which I'm in on these 3 right now. I'm in on these 3 right now. They're all green on the day. I got in because of this theory I'm talking about. I diversify my portfolio. I'm not taking, make sure you write this down, positions, no positions larger than $400 to $600 worth of shares. This gives you leg room for it to go down a little bit and not lose a lot, for it to go up infinitely and cut profits about $100 or, I like I said, I cut profits quickly. I don't take any chances anymore. I don't get greedy. So what I like to do, right, is I'm scanning intraday. I see this. I pull up the chart. I'm like, holy shit. Okay, let me look at the, so if I would have scanned for about 10:30, it's up here, right? So what do I look for? I'm looking for A, okay, you need to write this fucking shit down. Don't get lazy. A, for it to break the high of the previous day. So the high of the previous day was 1.55, as you see up here, okay, at this top row, when I'm on this right here, 1.55, okay? It breaks that already at 9:50 in the morning. It establishes a new high of day. Okay, you don't want to get in on this hype up because you don't know if it's going to hold and just come all the way back down, right? So what I like to do is establish two high of day breaks. So first it has to break the previous day high, which it did, and then establish a new high of day. Establishes a new high of day right here at 2.17, comes back down. Okay, now what I'm looking for at this point is it 2.17. Okay, so it established a new high of day. We broke the previous one. Okay, it's looking strong. Okay, it comes back up here and it tests it, but look, it's not breaking it, right? So I'm not chasing right now. I'm like, okay, it might just double top, it might go down. That's the highest it's gonna go. I like two high of day breaks, and then you can count me in most of the time. Okay, so this hits a high of day, breaks the previous one, comes back, tests it, doesn't get it, and then comes back up here and it breaks this high of day a second time, and I'm in. Okay, I would be in theoretically. Okay, two of high day breaks. Yes, I would have taken at this point I would have gotten in at the bid of $500 to $400 position. That means I would be holding for the rest of the day. This is a bullish sign to me because it has broke not only yesterday's high of day, but the day's high of day twice, and it still held. Okay, so I would have been in this for a $400, $500 position. Even if it would have came up here, I'm not going to sell because I'm only up probably $8 or so. And it comes down here, I'm down probably $5 or so. I am going to hold the stock as long as the volume is nice, okay, the price action is strong, and as long as it does not dip beneath $35, $30 to $35 loss, you can count me to hold, okay? If it dips to $30, $35 loss, I don't give a shit. I'm not caring what, it might bounce back. It doesn't matter. There's so many fucking stocks, you don't need to hold. You don't need to hold. $30 loss, boom, I'm out. Guess why? Because it only takes one of these stocks to make a $100 profit to offset three $30 losses in a stock, okay? And with this theory, as you can see, two of high day breaks. If you would have hold, it came all the way up to 3. I would have, and it kept going up. Obviously, I would have probably cut my profits at $80 to $100. I don't care if it would have kept going. Yeah, I would have been like, oh shit, man, I could have rode it higher. But guess what happened? Okay, see? Now you see we get a dramatic come down. This is still a great swing play. As we can see, the lowest it came was down here. This is a support level, like I like to call it, of this breakout, the previous breakout level. I'm not playing this, obviously. This is just to show you. I'm not watching stocks. I'm not looking for this tomorrow. I'm not going to watch it. I'm already in 3. It's an intraday scan. The same with this. I got in this today because of my intraday scan. All right, so we look at the previous, like, I see it, I scan 10:30 or whatever, see the high of day over here was this. It breaks it one time, look, new high of day, comes down, okay? It retests it and it breaks through, so I bought in right here at 0.36, where was I in? I was in at 0.369 as soon as it busted through the high, 0.369 right there at the top, 0.369, and I was in. And guess what happened? Nice trend. It hits a new high of day, doesn't break it, retests it about 3 times, gets close, but holds support strong. And look, in after hours moves, it's up. Okay, but before I do that, it's not just taking the 2 high of day breaks and straight in. You got to look at the chart. So you still have to evaluate it 10 days. What's it been doing in 10 days? Okay, it's been testing this level. We finally broke above it, whatever. We're hitting new highs. As you can see, I drew this little line right here to show you of new high of day breaks. And then this line right here, which balances out these new lows. Higher highs and new lows. This is a bullish sign, okay? I got in on this. 2 high of day breaks. It's bullish to me. I look at the previous chart. I look at the chart. It's been trending for a long time steady. A little bit of dip here, and then a slow uprise. The reward is highly more higher than the risk down here, okay? With my position size, like I said, I only took a $300 position size in this, guys. $313 worth. at 0.369. If I get out at 0.52, so let's say this hits 52 cents tomorrow, I'll make $100. That's it. And if it hit 48, I think it's still $80. I mean, and this is a bullish sign in after hours, which is little to no volume, as you can see down here. There's barely anybody trading this, and it hit 40. It closed at 40 in after hours, which is extremely bullish. Probably gonna sell this tomorrow to free up some more money. But I want to show y'all 2 high of day breaks. I'm in. Same thing with this one. This is, excuse me, this is my sell limit up here at 0.09. Same thing with this. Horrible long-term chart. This is insider manipulation, which I like to call it. I don't trust the chart at all. It's just a swing trade. Okay, these are little resistance or support lines that I've drawn. But the same thing with this, guys. High of day right here was yesterday. All right, so if we're looking at fucking yeah, okay, so 21. Yeah, so high of day was right here. It breaks that this morning, hits a new high. Like I said, a new high of day. Comes back down, trickles down. What does it do? It breaks that. As soon as it breaks, I'm in, right? Small position size, though, at 0.0839. So I got in at 0.0839, hits a top, okay? It just kind of balances out. We get up here, smooth uptrend into close, okay? I don't trust the stock too much, so I'm hoping for a spike to 0.09 and I'm out, okay, just to free up some money. But like I said, this is the same fucking thing. High of day break, one time, let it ride. Second break, I'm in. Count me in. But you want to get in. You want to be watching. You know, you got to have this on a watch list to keep track of it. Set alerts. And when it breaks that second high of day, I'm in. That's a bullish sign. And now I'm up. Let's go to another one. I diversify my portfolio. So let's say I have $1,500, right? I'm not taking any account sizes larger than 500. So I have 3 different stocks to diversify. So let's say if one was down $5, but the other one is up $20. I can offset it. Or if they all go up, one goes up more than the other, you get the picture. This one is, it's not really my type of chart. As you can see, there's not much price action, very low. But if we look at the news, they, this morning, actually, at 09, so that was, yeah, 9 o'clock this morning. My thing is fucked up. This computer sucks. I wish I had a Mac. Don't ever get an Acer or Aspire. It's fucking bullshit. Well, if the news will pull up, they reported revenues up, I think, like 300%, something like that. This is a very underlooked stock. I know that they were, yeah, let's see. I'm sorry. They reported revenues up 566% compared to the Q3 of last year. They, through the 9 months ended in June 30th, 2017, they have recognized $2.28 million compared to $391,000 for the same period of last year, resulting in an annual year-over-year increase of 482%. That's pretty fucking good. The only thing that's sketchy about this company is they're voting for a reverse stock split. A lot of people don't like that. What they do is the company, I think they've already had one. I can show you. No, they haven't. Long-term chart, like I said, high has been up here. It's been testing this area. Can't seem to get past it. Now we're up here. Can't seem to get past it. With that, considering that the last news report was on July 31st, and if we look back at July 31st, if I can go back, yeah, July 31st, okay, was that 0.0198, and we're down here, and we get news like that, up fucking 482%, 2.28 million compared to 391,000, that's pretty fucking decent, okay, and so I established a small, but yet could be very profitable, size in this stock. So, like I said, the high of day, it didn't necessarily, well, when did it break? No, this one I kind of took a chance on just because of the news. Slow price action. It didn't break this high of day. Obviously, it did later. Hit a high of day, breaks it, you can count me in type shit. but I was in here at 0.0117. So I'm in at 0.0117. If it goes to the high of 30 days at 0.0219, I'll make 300 bucks. That'll be nice, but I'm not looking for that. I would like to free up some money so I can do my intraday scanning. So yeah, I want to keep the video short to show you guys, and I hope you get what I'm talking about. So like, let's say it's 12 noon right now. I type in my parameters, last volume. I like to, I mean, in the morning time, it's going to be hard to get a stock that's like right at the market open. There might not be any stocks that are trading at 800,000 like volume right now, besides like your very volatile ones. But that's what I like to look for, man. Just during the day, just scan, and look, man. Just pull over your sidebar, drag it. You can actually just drag it over here in the box. You don't have to type it in. You can see like the news on it. Press your trade button, okay, and all you got to do is just drag it over here and drop it, okay, and then you play with your little time frames and you see what's going on, man. Like I said, no key points to remember: no position size over $600. So $400 to $600. That way you can establish a safe, like give it some leg room in case it, like I said, break the second day, but it came down a little bit. You don't have to fucking freak out because you're not down $30 yet. Okay, so it's not a big issue, because like I said, a lot of the times, all these fucking three, I was right. Okay, so you take one that you're wrong on. Okay, you take one that you're wrong. These profits outweigh it. Okay, so you can be wrong on one. That's okay. Don't get discouraged. You only lost $30, $35. Guess what? You're gonna be fucking right more times than not, and you're gonna offset that and slowly build profits over time. All right, this is the best fucking strategy I have used. This is the safest way to do it. Do not ride a stock too long. Do not get greedy. Do not get greedy. Do not get greedy. I can't stress it fucking enough, dude. Unless that shit is just exploding through, do not get greedy, man. $100 is enough, bro. $100, or like sell half your shares or some shit to lock in profits, man, because you don't want to risk it, going down and you not being able to lock in those profits. And y'all have to remember the pattern day trader rule. All right, that's most important. I hope y'all realize that you only have 3 day trades per 5 business day rolling period. So what that means is if I buy this stock and I sell it in the same day, that's 1 day trade. Okay, you only have 3 of those. But if I bought this like I did today and I hold it overnight and I sell it tomorrow, it doesn't count as a day trade. But if I buy more shares tomorrow and sell it, it counts as a day trade. You get it? So buy and sell on the same day as a day trade. You only have 3 of those. If you go over 3, your account will be locked for 90 days and you'll be flagged as a pattern day trader. And the only way to unlock it is to put $25,000 in your account. I don't have $25,000 right now, and neither do you. So this, I had to make a video. It's 10:53. I should be asleep, but I had to because this is the number one strategy that works. 52-week lows don't work. All the fucking shit that I was talking about before, completely ignore it. Please, this theory works over and over and over again. All of the fucking ones on my watch list, just look. I mean, it's repetitive, dude. It really fucking is. There was obviously, this didn't do much. There's a high. It breaks this first high. I mean, this broke 4 fucking high of days. You know what I'm saying? And I should have been in on this. I should have been in on this second break. Look, high of day, breaks it, nice. Okay, let's establish. Okay, comes down a little bit. Oh, breaks again. Guess what? I'm in. And I would have held. Oh, 4, holy fucking shit, now we're rich. We come from fucking 40 cents to 60 cents, son. That would have been like 400, 300 bucks right there. Okay, it's repetitive. WAC. Can we look at this one? I wonder if this one did it too. Well, yep, same thing. Bullish. High of day right here, breaks it, establishes it. High of day comes down, breaks it again. This one's a little bit more tricky. This is first thing in the morning. Probably wouldn't have played this. I don't really like this chart. We're not going to really establish that one. Obviously, I showed you this one. This is the beautiful representation of what I'm talking about. RT, Same fucking thing. I mean, it's repetitive, y'all. I mean, I can't. And it looks like the sweet spot to be scanning is in the morning. I mean, it really is in the morning. Just as long as it's that too high of day break, okay? That I can't stress that enough. Too high of days past the previous one. So if this one spikes in pre-market, you have to make sure it breaks the pre-market, okay? So which it did. Tested it. Oh, broke it. Nice. Okay, comes down. Breaks it again. Guess what? I'm in bullish. A little bit of a drop, but guess what? Holds. Okay. Repetition. I wonder if this one did the same shit. Sure enough, did. Okay, we get the high. This one, the high was right here, so it's a little bit tricky. But sure enough, breaks it right here. New high of day, very nice. That's the first time breaking it. Second time breaking it, count me in. Guess what? Now we're up on the day. And you're not looking to hold these for too long. But I like to do this, the second high of day break, because I like to hold overnight so I don't waste day trades. You understand? Because a lot of times these might spike the next morning and I'm usually out. I don't hold for more than 2 days. Take my profits, move on, because this happens every day. Look, same shit. There's no reason to hold a stock for multiple gains because you can make so much on different ones. You see what I'm saying? High of day, breaks, nice. It's trending. Boom, it breaks it again. I'm in because too high of day break, and what does it do? Strong close. So now you get it. I just showed you fucking 6 stocks that all did the same thing. Best strategy, intraday trading. I love you all, even if I don't fucking know you. Learn from this, do this shit. You got it. See ya.